Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye, a selfless, fearless and grassroots man, definitely stands out among men for his formidable strength of character. Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye is a quintessential Democrat and politician who enjoys the respect of both young and old. It was for this reason that family members and friends decided to honor this great man on his 85th birthday celebration with a book launch titled Dare to be Different, written by Mr. Dari Babarinsa and Mr. Dele Fashomi. Born in Ojowo, Ijebu-Igbo in Ogun State to the family of late Olisa of Ijebu-Igbo, Chief Benjamin Oshibajo Durojaiye, Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye attended Ojowo United Primary School and Molusi College, Ijebu-Igbo, before proceeding to obtain a University of London degree, BSc in Economics in 1960, and then an LLB in 1970. Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye then sat for and passed the BL Barrister Law examination at the Nigerian Law School in Lagos in 1979. He worked at the Federal Lands Registry in Lagos in 1954, before going on to the defunct Western Region Public Service in Ibadan, Oyo State in 1957. His 23-year career at the Central Bank of Nigeria began in 1961, where he served in such key positions as Research Officer, Manager, Staff Matters, Deputy Exchange Controller, Secretary to the Board, and 8 years as the Director of Administration. He was appointed Executive Director, Finance and Commercial at the Nigeria Security Printing and Minting Company, the Mint, on secondment from the Central Bank by the Buhari Idiagmo Military Administration, where he played a key role in the new Mint Board's first task in effecting the change of the colors of the Naira note. Senator Durojaiye voluntarily retired from public service in 1989, joining the law chambers of Chief Rotimi Williams, CFR, SEN, as a legal practitioner, from where he resigned to contest the botched 1991-1992 presidential election primaries on the platform of the Social Democratic Party, SDP. From 1993 to 1999, Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye was an active member of Afenifere and the National Democratic Coalition, NADECO, that successfully fought for the end of military rule in Nigeria. Otumba Olabiyi Durojaiye contested and won the Ogun East senatorial seat in the Senate, serving from 1999 to 2003, where he was chairman of the Establishment and Public Service Committee. Today, Senator Durojaiye is an elected member of the Board of Trustees of the All Progressives Congress APC. He represented Ogun State in the party's convention of 2014. Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye was appointed chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission by President Muhammadu Buhari on the 2nd of August 2016. He was confirmed by the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on the 17th of November 2016. The birthday celebration, which was held at the Metropolitan Club, Victoria Island, Lagos on Thursday, the 8th of February 2018, played host to the creme de la creme of the society. Guests present were the Honorable Minister of State for Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, who represented President Muhammadu Buhari, Chief Executive Officer, Nigeria Communications Commission, Professor Umar Garba Dambata, Honorable Demola Seriki represented Senator Bola Tinubu, Rear Admiral Ndubuisi Kanu, former Governor of Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga Daniel, General Alani Akinrinade, the SSG to the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Tunji Bello, represented the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode. Governor Ibikele Amosun was represented by his SSG, Barrister Taiwo Adeoluwa. Representing the Governor of Ondo State, Arakunrin Rotimi Akeredolu, was his SSG, Honorable Ifedayo Abegunde. Others were Olurogun Sani Kuku, Chief Mrs. Nikki Akonde, President of NASIMA, Iyalode Alaba Lawson, members of the Nigeria Communications Commission, family members, well-wishers, among many others. The event, which was anchored by the Chairman and CEO Biscon Communications, Prince Bisi Olatilo, and the Chairman of Ovation International, Basharu Dele Momodu, began with the opening prayer, said by Mrs. Bukola Ogunkomi, one of the daughters of the celebrant. This was followed by the remark of the chairman of the occasion, Prince Bola Ajibola, former Nigeria's High Commissioner to the UK, former Nigeria Attorney General and Minister for Justice, who thanked all who came in to celebrate with the celebrant. He wished them a wonderful time. This was followed by goodwill messages. Representing Senator Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was unavoidably absent, former Minister of Defense, Chief Demola Seriki, began by appreciating God for his mercies over the life of the celebrant, who he said is still waxing strong, even at the age of 85. He described him in soothing words as he prayed for him and wished him the best in life.
Today you are still the chairman of a notable federal parastatal. So we thank Allah for you, we thank God for you. My prayer for you is that your posterity shall remain blossom and shall remain robust. Thank you very much.
In the goodwill message of the former Senate President, Senator David Mark, and the Governor of Ogun State, Senator Bukila Amosun, which was read by Prince Julius Adelusi Adeluyi, the former Minister of Health, he described the celebrant, Senator Durojaiye, as a selfless and patriotic citizen who has selflessly served his community and the country at large.
You are a man of character because you respect yourself, you respect others, and you take responsibility for your activities. Sir, we are also very proud of you, sir, because ultimately a good man comes to this world and he must aspire to inspire others before he expires. You have inspired a great deal of us. You are a mentor exemplar, and we wish you good health. It is well with you.
In the remarks of Mr. Dari Babarinsa, the author and publisher of the book on Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye, Dare to be Different, he said the book is a chronicle of the life of Senator Durojaiye, and it is focused on all Nigerians need to know about the celebrant and his struggles for a better Nigeria. He added that the book will serve as a reference point for the youth of today and also remind them of the sacrifices made by Senator Durojaiye for a better nation.
This was a man who had served as a director of the central bank and a director of Mint, and who has enjoyed the good times that this country can afford. But he did not mind going to the detention for the freedom of his country and the liberty of his countrymen. So we believe this is a man of courage, a man of integrity, a man that should be celebrated. So I'm happy that we in Gaskia Media Limited, we are involved in celebrating this man. Let us put books in the library, books about Nigeria. Let us put books about our country in the hands of secondary school students. Let them know that Nigeria is beyond Boko Haram and Fulani S-men and other stories that are unpalatable.
The book review was next, and it was performed by Mr. Kayode Komolafe, the Deputy Managing Director, This Day newspaper. In his review, he said the book is an authorized biography of Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye, who is an authentic hero of Nigeria. He added that the book brings back life events that happened some decades ago in the career of Senator Durojaiye and how he related with different men in the course of his life. He said the purpose of the book is to approach the history of Nigeria with a lesson from the lives of remarkable individuals who have made differences in the course of their careers.
This is a book to celebrate heroism. It is a testimony to the greatness of a man. Now, Mr. Chairman, permit me to go back to Plekanov again and to quote him. Plekanov says, a great man is not a hero in the sense that he can stop or change the natural course of things, but in the sense that his activities are the conscious and free expression of this inevitable and unconscious cause. Herein lies his significance. Herein lies his whole power. End of quote. Mr. Chairman, it is said that a tree does not make a forest. But I dare say that a giant tree can stand out in the forest. The reader of Dare to Be Different will find enormous proof that Durojaiye stands out among men. Thank you so much.
Later on, there were more goodwill messages from the Executive Vice Chairman of the Nigerian Communications Commission, Professor Umar Garba-Dambata, Professor Ayo Ogunye, who all described the celebrant, Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye, in words best soothing to them. They also wished him well in life and prayed that God grant him longer life.
Sir, I would like to, on behalf of the entire members of the Nigerian Communications Commission, those who are with us today at this occasion, and those who for good reason have not been able to make it to Lagos to celebrate with you on this important milestone, as well as, if I may speak, on behalf of all the stakeholders of the Nigerian telecommunications sector, talking about the operators who are here today, internet service providers, this giant industry that you are so far intending heavily, congratulate you on this remarkable achievement of attaining 85 years of service to the fatherland and to humanity, as well as to wish you many, many happy, more prosperous returns in the future, with the hope that we'll all be around again to celebrate when you hit 90 years in a big way, as we are celebrating this occasion today.
I must confess here today, this man is one of the people that propelled me when I was young. Because in those days, you see, he read privately. Now, the digital learning institute he used there was mostly college, they call it. On the second page of the cover page, you always see the picture of Senator Durojaiye telling everybody that this is a man who had 4 distinctions at A level when he took his A level from the house, not from a college. I then had an ambition that I should beat this man. Yes, that was my ambition, that I wanted to beat him. And you see, he has become my mentor, who guided me all the way through. As a Molusian, this man is a Molusian to the core. He has been a past president of Molusi College Student Association, and I've been a staunch supporter of Mokosa. I can tell you, I hold the Molusi College Student Association meeting in my house every quarter. But this man will fly down from Abuja to attend that meeting in my house.
In President Muhammadu Buhari's goodwill message, which was delivered by his representative, Senator Hadi Sirika, the Minister of State for Aviation, he began by appreciating Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye for his immeasurable contributions to the betterment of Nigeria, while also acknowledging his fight for democracy in the country. He wished him a happy birthday and more prosperous years ahead.
Well, the answer addressed Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye MNI, my dear Senator Olabiyi, congratulations on your 85th birthday. Thank you, distinguished Senator, for your letter informing me of your upcoming 85th birthday celebration and launching of a book to mark the occasion. May I join you in thanking Almighty God for sparing your life to reach the grand age of 85. I wish you many more years of good health, happiness, and weighty contributions to the development and greatness of our beloved country, Nigeria. Now that's worthy of noting, and I want to repeat that. I wish you many more years of good health, happiness, and weighty contributions to the development and greatness of our beloved country, Nigeria. I'm very happy to inform you that I have asked the Honorable Minister of State for Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, to represent me on this landmark occasion. Please extend my joy and greetings to your family and friends on this happy day. Yours very sincerely, Muhammadu Buhari.
This was followed by the book presentation, which was done by Chief Demola Seriki, who represented Senator Bola Tinubu. In the goodwill message of Senator Bola Tinubu, he spoke highly of Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye and his various contributions for a better Nigeria. He described him as a source of inspiration for younger ones. He further recommended the book, Dare to be Different for All, especially the youth, as it will help enrich their lives and serve as a learning point for them.
It gives me immense joy to join you all to celebrate the 85th birthday of our elder statesman, Senator B. Durojaiye. Turning 85 is an important achievement for which we must thank God on behalf of the Senator and his family. Indeed, we thank God for the life of Senator Durojaiye. From a lowly beginning in Ijabigbo in Ogun State, Papa rose to the very pinnacle with his honor and integrity intact. Papa has been faithful to his family and friends. He has been faithful to his country. He has fought for and almost sacrificed his life for Nigeria. He remains a soldier of democracy and good governance till today. He has served his country well and is still serving his country.
This was followed by the unveiling of the book, Dare to be Different, by Prince Bola Ajibola, the chairman of the occasion, Nigeria's former High Commissioner to the UK, and former Attorney General and Minister for Justice.
What is it? With all that, and with that level of development, and they are trying to for my university, I've already purchased 10, and I am going to pay the sum of 10,000.
The launching of the book, Dare to be Different, by friends and family members followed afterwards. The cutting of the 3 birthday cakes was supervised by Mrs. Unyadeaji, Professor Wale Omole, and former Governor of Ogun State, Otumba Gbenga Daniel.
And it continues to be great in all ramifications. We just use the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Thank you. Thank you.
I will say hallelujah. And on hallelujah, you praise God. Everybody, let's say hallelujah.
In his remark, the elated celebrant, Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye, appreciated all who took time out of their busy schedules to celebrate with him on his birthday. He appreciated President Muhammadu Buhari for reaching out to him, and all who came from across the country for showing him love on his great day. Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye further stated that a substantial amount of the money realized from the book launch will go into the educational system.
Now, my gratitude first and foremost is to God Almighty that the words of the book of Exodus, chapter 33, verse 19, has been fulfilled in my life, in which God said, I will be merciful unto whom I will be merciful, and I will be bounteous unto whom I will be bounteous. The Almighty has been very kind to me. In terms of good parentage, good education, and good physical and mental agility.
At the age of 85, I can almost say like Caleb, give me that mountain, I will surmount it. I have no serious physical challenge. I must thank Mr. President, who has sent kind words to me, including saying that he would have loved to be here in person. That would have been more than enough. Just the intention at all.
Chief Francis Durojaiye, 91-year-old elder brother of the celebrant, who spoke on behalf of the Durojaiyes, appreciated God for his mercies and protection over the life of his brother. He wished him a happy birthday and more good years ahead. To bring the book launch to mark the 85th birthday celebration of Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye to an end was the vote of thanks said by Mr. Bimbola Durojaiye, son of the celebrant. From Beacon Communications, it's happy birthday to a seasoned and respected Senator Olabiyi Durojaiye.